Welcome, everybody, to the best betting show ever. It is Wednesday, Canada Day, for people who care. Nobody on this show does. I'm Lawrence Presman. We got Art the Caesar and Joe Ranieri and Kawhi Leonard in the six. Let's start there, Art. Any huge bets on the Raptors to win it all?
Absolutely not, Prez. I think what they would do maybe is take their win team total under once that comes out. People are sick of Kawhi, so no. There's been not a lot of movement with a lot of this NBA stuff. It's not a lot of it moves the needle really.
Shouldn't have moved.
Yeah, so the line didn't move at all.
No.
And that's reasonable because the chances Toronto had to win it all before Kawhi and after Kawhi are still zero.
They offered him the world, Prez, and he left. So, he went to go be a tree company owner in L.A., and that apparently didn't work out all that well.
No one saw that coming.
Not at all.
No one saw, the L.A. Clippers.
Yeah.
Boy, they went from Donald Sterling to, Donald Sterling. That's unbelievable how bad some of the franchises are. Speaking of which, free agent frenzy in the NHL starts at noon. Do people bet on that stuff, Art? You got lines on where, Zach Werenski's going?
Nah, it's one of those things, once again, a Nevada gaming thing where you can't list like players' next teams or things of that nature. Nevada's still a little behind as far as the gaming commission goes with what they will allow. But I'm sure the places like Kalshi and some of the other places that have these markets up, I'm sure they take a lot of action on it.
Yeah, we should look at that, Joe, a little later in the show.
Absolutely.
Guys, we got a big show we're going to take apart. I will handle the World Cup rundown today. Oh, yeah, that's correct. We got some sharp bets, our Parlay of the Day, predictive market segments. Hit the like button. Please subscribe to our channel. Make sure to comment. And Art, let's go to you. We haven't spoke to you in a few days. How have the books been doing the last 4 or 5 days?
We've been doing okay. Last night was a good night for us with a lot of the American League East teams that we needed to lose. Yankees, obviously, you start there. They've been losing, so that's been good. We had a lot of money on the Red Sox, and we had a lot of money on the Blue Jays yesterday, so all those teams lost. That was good. Mexico, the late game in the World Cup. Now, the early games with Norway and France winning and advancing, all the advanced price stuff, not as good. But there seemed to be a lot of money on the draw last night in that Mexico game. So Mexico actually winning outright ended up being good for us, pushed us over the top for a winning night. As far as the World Cup goes, of the teams remaining, I've said it from the beginning of the tournament, Portugal is our worst result. USA and Mexico are bad results as well. And then the rest were set up pretty well on. Argentina, Spain, France, Brazil, all these top teams, if they end up winning it, we're going to do really well in the future book. So we've set ourselves up pretty good so far here in this World Cup.
Joe?
I can't wait to hear what Team USA and the kind of handle you're going to be doing on them here today and moving forward. When do do you still getting a steady flow of future bets for Team USA or Canada or Mexico? You mentioned that everyone thought that might be going to extra time, or that was a popular one, extra time or penalty kicks last night. It didn't get there. But what about the host nations here? Is it any love in the books for them?
I mean, absolutely, Joe. As far as the future book goes, like I said, USA and Mexico continue to take money. USA today, open minus 240. They're now minus 280. Oof. They're going to be very popular in the parlays today. And the advanced price, too, where you could parlay those advances.
Yeah.
You can have USA parlay to France, who already advanced, to Norway, who already advanced, all these teams that already advanced, England this morning. So there's a lot of that stuff. Listen, it's one of those weird situations where, like, just for today, we need USA to lose because it would be good, but we want more USA games. It's just going to be good for content. It's going to be good for handle. It's going to be good for, hey, let's see how far USA can get there. We really don't think they're going to win the World Cup because, as I mentioned, we would lose in the future book on that happen. But I think for us, just as a business, it'd be good to continue to book USA games. So despite losing maybe some money on USA today, we're going to root for them to advance.
Love it.
Brilliant. Well, they're minus 700 to advance today,
Mm-hmm.
but minus 260 to win the game in, I guess, regulation, if you will, the 90 minutes plus, plus, all the made up nonsense that these referees decide arbitrarily for no apparent reason. Yeah, so that's an incredible discrepancy, guys. Just think about that. It's minus 260 for the USA to win the game with roughly, and it's not 90 minutes, it's probably 102 minutes, give or take. Let's go with 100 minutes. So if the USA can win in 100 minutes, you lay 260. Add an extra 30 and penalty kicks, and you have to pay an extra 440.
That's crazy.
Like those, that extra 30 minutes and the 50-50 fluke known as penalty kicks is worth 404. Art, if you were a bettor, is there any world where you would take minus 700 instead of, 100 minutes is enough?
No, I mean, listen, Prez, that's why you see a lot of people parlay these advance prices, because they're so big early on where they can maybe put 3, 4, 5 of them together and maybe get like even money. You know, they find the 4 or 5 teams that they feel will advance and they try to put a parlay together to get some even money. Obviously, you know, you got a lot of new bettors coming to the counter during the World Cup, really not knowing what they're betting on, Prez, because like you said, they're betting the 90 plus stoppage, and then USA wins in PKs or they win in that extra time, and then they want to run up and cash their ticket. And they're like, well, it's a 3-way market. That's why there's a draw.
God.
Yeah, they can't figure it out.
No, they can't.
No.
Oh, you get a lot of it. Trust me, every day, baby.
Honey, get the kids by the house.
Yep. Unreal.
It's every day.
I don't know
promise
why. I don't know why America was only minus 110 against Côte d'Ivoire. I don't know why. How did they won?
Ridiculous.
Oh my God, that is classic. Well, I got some bets for you guys later on this USA Bosnia game, so stay with us. I'm going to give you guys a way to make plus money in that game. Art, some sharp bets, brother. Do you have any in the World Cup for us? Some baseball, women's basketball. Mike's yours.
No women's basketball today. They'll be back tomorrow with a bunch of games because they have the Commissioner's Cup yesterday. So I guess that means they have to take the day off. Today, the 2 teams that they're betting in baseball, sharp-wise, money on the Diamondbacks, money on the Astros. Nothing really World Cup-wise. Like I said, public's all over the United States. So that's the big one.
There we go.
Interesting.
Joe Ranieri, let's keep going, brother. Parlay of the day.
Let's do it.
Why don't you start?
Well, if I'm going to go today, I mean, somebody's got to take Team USA, but I won't do it. Instead, I will go with if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I will take the Tampa Bay Rays to once again beat the Kansas City Royals, who are horrific on so many different levels.
Art to Caesar, I will take Belgium minus 180 to get through. That's just to get through, guys. That means they can win it any bloody way they want. Minus 180. There is juice there, but man, I feel like that line is pretty low, actually. Art?
I'm actually going to go to that game as well, Prez. I'm going to take the over 2.5 in that game.
I like that too. I actually think I would not be against an alternate at 3.5 there. Just saying. I think we could see a 3-1 game. And Senegal's got a lot of speed. And no, that's not racist. They literally are fast. Hey.
Good. It is what it is. Yep.
I was a great runner in my youth. Did you guys know that?
No, I had no. You were a big track guy. Did you?
I was. I
really?
ran. Joe, I ran the 1500 in 4:17.
Ooh.
4:17. That is not freaking bad, bro.
That's not bad at all.
I ran the 100 meters in 10:6, which is unbelievable for a small white Jewish guy. I think it might be a record.
Was that downhill or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
downhill.
Okay. Good. Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I had that guy who made that amazing anti-Semitic remark yesterday. I had him chasing me when I was timed.
Oh no!
So it was,
was it good? It was good. Yeah, it was good. That's good. Yeah. Well, that's good.
Bada boom! Art, I only got one more show left. That's tomorrow. Then I'm gone till close to the end of July. But you guys are going to continue doing this without me, so I'm very appreciative. The show will go on. I'm going to come down and see you, Art, at the Westgate. Me and Viola will be doing some videos down there. I'll give you a heads up. Maybe we could grab a dinner one night.
I think that would work because I think we have some things to talk about, my friend.
Ooh, hello.
Hello,
Okay.
Hello.
Art. Hello, Prez. I love it.
I want you guys to know, because, well, you like to make fun of me. I played hockey last night, 1-1 in overtime. So like in overtime, we go down to 3-on-3. I normally don't play overtime because I'm so slow, dude. I'm not the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to do it overtime. That's not what you signed up for.
I played overtime. I turned the puck over.
Not good.
It was a pass from the gods.
Not good.
And we lost 2-1. My assist was unbelievable. It was just spectacular. Spectacular. But the team comes up to me, my team, they're like, good pass. I'm like, I know. Good pass.
Way to go, guys. Yeah, thanks. Unreal.
Okay. Predictive markets, and then we'll let Art get out of here.
Perfect. All right. So let's keep it simple. By the way, your predictive
nailed
market.
Bitcoin.
Yes, you did.
Nailed 2 in a row.
Yep. Over 58.5 yesterday. Now it's hovering around almost 60, Prez.
Yep.
And that's kind of where the number is at even money. Will it be above or below 60,000 at 5 o'clock Eastern time today?
Above. I think we're seeing a little momentum.
Yep.
I'm going to go with above.
Yep, going above, even money, over 60K at 5 o'clock Eastern time there. Here's an interesting market that I found, because you guys were talking about some of these games coming up.
Yeah.
And Art, we've talked about some of these knockout round matches where how many of these games will actually go and be decided by penalty kicks. That it opened up at basically 3 or more was even money, and we got 2 on on Monday night, and that was so much for that market there. Well, what about this one, guys? What is the highest scoring match going to be for the rest of the knockout stage here? Because some of these are huge. Not like, are we getting? Now, mind you,
goals.
This includes extra time too. This includes extra time. Doesn't include penalty kicks, but extra time. How in the hell are we getting 7 or more goals? I'm just curious. Is there that game that I'm missing here where it could be a wild shootout?
Oh, so you're saying it's yes at 98%. I'm not betting that. That's horrible.
Well, that's why I'm trying to find the value here. But I mean, are we getting one of those games?
Look, we have seen 4-3 games, and I actually think, and I could be wrong here, I think we saw a finals recently that had those type of numbers. There's just no value there. That's where the problem lies. Do I think we can see a 6+? Yes. I don't think it. I'd rather bet the no on 4+ than anything else.
On 4+,
but that's going to lose 5+.
No on 5+. There you go. So you're thinking 5+. I just don't think there's any of those matches, right? I mean, because even you saw France yesterday, just outclassed Sweden, but they only scored 3 goals. It was 3-0. I mean, what are we going to get a 3-3 or a 4th? Or I mean, at this point, you need a 4-4 game to go to extra time in order to be able to get anything even close to, what is that, like 14 cents, Art? But I mean, is 6 goals realistic here? Because that seems to be the midway point here at about even money.
It doesn't seem realistic, especially too if a team like Argentina is going to be in these games late. They don't give up goals.
Right.
They might score goals, but their whole goal is to win every game 2-0 or 3-0 because they don't give them up.
I'm thinking no.
Yeah.
There was that Brazil game where they lost 7-1, and I think it was even
Germany.
in Brazil.
Yes.
Yeah, against Germany. It was even in Brazil. So, I mean, we have seen it. But
that's bonkers. I would rather go under 6 goals. 6 or more goals, no, at 50 cents. Yep. I think you're going to get a bunch of 3-1s, 3-0s, 2 not right. I don't see any.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
There's too much. The first halves, Prez, are boring as ass. Nothing happens in the first half.
You know, you can go down. You could go down like the World Cup table, right?
Right.
And you could literally just pick out like here, Canada, Morocco, no chance. Both of these teams are playing tight.
Yep.
Paraguay and France, no chance. Paraguay can't put up more than 1. You know,
no, but that's going to be in the Sweet 16. I'm talking the round of 32. Just the games that are coming up here.
Like even now, right? Belgium, Senegal, no way. USA, Bosnia, no way. Spain, Austria, way. Portugal, Croatia, those two, there could be scoring in that game.
But even then, Prez, look at the totals. Art, what's the highest total you got on the board?
2.5.
2.5, right? I mean, do you have a 3, Art? Am I missing something?
Yeah. No, and even when it does get pushed to 3, it's 3 under 50.
I will tell you, if you were to bet the highest scoring game moving forward, it's going to be Brazil-Norway is our shot at 7.
That could very well be, yes.
So, like, just looking down the matchups, Norway is not being held to a clean sheet. No chance, no way.
Yep.
This team is scoring, and they're likely putting up 2. Brazil has got. That's your game, Joe, and it's like, you know, what is the number? Do you have it handy? What is your total on that game?
On which game? Now you're talking about the
Brazil game.
Oh, let me see if it's even posted yet, Art.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm seeing if we have anything.
On that future. Yes,
2.5.
2.5.
The over is
2.5.
Well, yeah, the over. Okay, I have it right here. The over in that game should be immediately bet.
Well, the Australia game is 2. Like, I mean, that's how.
So they're not going to. So I would take under in that game.
You know what? So, Prez, give me the under 4+. Give me the no on 5+. Give me the no on 6+.
Except for this Norway game. This Norway
even the Norway Brazil game, which we have at 2.5. It's minus 115 to the under.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
But again, this is just for the round of 32. Just the remaining rounds of 32. We don't have a game, I think, on the board that's going to even sniff. May not sniff 4 goals, Prez. Much less 5 or 6. I think just the no down the board there is not a bad way to go. Give me no on 4.
I would prefer you do that.
You know what I mean? Because I don't see it. I don't see 6 or more goals.
I mean, how many goals is the Congo going to let in today, right? So I don't know.
They ain't going to score enough to add to that. That's the problem.
Yep.
No way.
2.5 juice to the under on the England game, Art.
Yep.
That's even money to the over.
Yep.
Harry Kane, anytime goal scorer, minus 170. I don't know how anybody could make bets like that. Art.
Because they parlay them. That's what they do.
They parlay them, exactly.
It's just like, why don't you just wipe your tuchus with the money that you're burning?
Because they take him and Messi and Haaland and Mbappe and Vinny Jr. and they take all the best players from the team.
There's just no
and they just
way.
Parlay them.
There is zero chance that if you take Mbappe to score a goal in every World Cup game he's ever played in, 0 chance that's up money. 0 chance.
I agree.
Zero.
Yeah, he's always minus money. Of
Always
course.
minus money.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you now,
They're-
guys, this England game today, it's already England to win to 0 is minus 150. So they're already telling you ain't getting any goals from, from Congo. So I'm sorry. It's like, give me the under all day long here, all day long. It's the way I'm working it. Yep.
Okay, what else predictive-wise?
We're good to go here. We got much more tomorrow. I think Carm will be back too. And let's see what happens to Team USA tonight, because I'm sure some of those markets will go through the roof.
Well, I'm very excited to watch them. I'm cheering for USA. I love their uniforms. Yeah. And I'll bet you that they are one of the few teams in the league that actually have Americans on their team.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this, because not Americans. In other words, like how many French people are actually on the French team?
Good point.
The Cape Verde, there's a story about the Cape Verde. Some guy is in London, England, playing in like D League, soccer, like on like Division 8, gets an email saying, "Would you like to play on the Cape Verde team? We're going to the World Cup." He thought it was spam. As it turns out, his dad was born in the Cape Verde Islands. Nobody knew. He didn't know.
Amazing.
He had,
Yep.
but he's welcome to play on the Cape Verde team.
Got the birds.
So,
yep.
yeah. So yeah, at least although with that said, there are a few Americans that
Could, right.
anyway.
Yeah, there's the one kid. He could play for England, Senegal. He could play for a bunch of
all
teams.
of them. Yeah. Do you think these countries pay?
Some pay better than others.
Yes, yeah.
No, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I know, totally off topic, but let me ask you a question. In both the Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics, the last two Olympics, who was the highest paid athlete? And I'm talking about in the the whole calendar year. So you're LeBron James. You got, what was it, 55 million, 60 million for your, is that what LeBron
50,
gets?
yeah. I think 50, yeah.
Sure.
So LeBron gets 50 million. So he was one of those athletes, 50 million. Would he be the highest paid Olympian in the last two Olympics? What do you think?
I'd say no.
No. Got to be a soccer
Would you
player.
have any
Gotta
idea
be a soccer
who would,
player? Got to be.
a soccer player? It's
or
under 21. It can't be a soccer player. They only play
I'd
under
say it's
21.
got to be some random sport.
Oh, that's right. They don't have pros in the Olympics for soccer. So,
But let's pretend it was soccer.
mm-hmm.
The highest paid athlete in the Olympics made $250 million. Is there a soccer player that makes that?
No. Well, 250
No.
million in 1 year?
Yeah, in 1 year.
Give it to us, Prez.
she-
Who is it?
Is it a handball player?
Elizabeth Gu,
Who the hell is that?
The gymnast?
the snowboarder.
Oh, the snowboarder.
Wow.
You're right. Yes, that's
You know
right.
why? Because so she posted on Instagram that she decided, as an American,
Oh, that's
she
right.
decided to compete for China because she felt that China's girls needed a role model, and there were a lot of American girls that already had role models.
Yep.
Lo and behold, China paid her $250 million to switch.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
That's
Smart.
Anyway,
Yep. Very crazy.
what do you got for us, Art?
Not much. Listen, be back tomorrow, obviously, with all the soccer, all the baseball, and we'll just continue to roll, Prez, and we'll have a home run show on your last one.
Yep. Boom.
Okay. There we
All right.
go. Art to Caesar, everybody.
There you go, Art. All right. Business it is. Boom.
Joe, I got a real rare play tonight. I got a baseball total, and I'm 76% on the season in baseball totals. No joke. But more importantly, dude, I am 51-17 in my last 68 totals. Think about that for a second. 51-17. Since December 1st, I am 65% in all total bets. I have one tonight. I also have a money line bet. I'm on a run on those as well. So I got a 2-pack of baseball. Go get it. But don't buy that package. We got that 3 for 3 deal going. We have the July 4th deal going. Joe, let's tell us what you got, and then let's isolate that July 4th deal and tell everybody about it.
All right. Well, bottom line here is another 4% winner last night. So
Nice, Joe,
we
nice.
are crushing it. Think up 40 units over the last 90 plus plays here. So we've got another play tonight in Major League Baseball that you need to hop on board. Head over to the page at WagerTalk.com. We had another free play winner. Don't forget to check out the free plays, guys, as well. We're handing out free money over there. Make sure you guys go get that. It's a great opportunity to dive into exactly the process and what we think and how we think with these games. So don't miss that over at WagerTalk.com as well there, Prez. And 1,000,001 different great packages that are available now to partner up long term, which is really how you make, over 40 units in less than 60 days. That's how it works.
Exactly. And both you and I have been doing it, and we've been doing it all calendar year. Yep. Joe, let's get to the MLB rundown. I'll do the World Cup rundown, and we will have a mailbag section. Go.
Boom. All right, let's go. Baseball here today. A lot of afternoon baseball. White Sox and Orioles. Will the Orioles ever win a game? I don't know. They got Ian Kremer going here today. Schultz is called back up for Washington. Just give me the over at this point. My goodness. Rangers and the Guardians. Gore against Cantillo. Rangers, we gave you yesterday, got it done. I do think the Guardians get one back here tonight. Can't bet the Yankees, so forget them. Red Sox and Nats, a little feisty last night. Pitching change in this one. Opener, by the way, for the Nats now, I believe Lord. But Alvarez will be the bulk guy there. Toll going for the Red Sox. Feels like an under kind of game there. Padres and the Cubs. You got hurricane force winds blowing dead out to center field again. 12 is the total at Wrigley, and it's likely not enough. Mets at the Blue Jays. Peralta going for the Mets here. They got one back. I like him to get another one here tonight. Zach Wheeler against Paul Skeens, the game of the day, at least the pitching matchup of the day. Well, then why is it a total of 8 in Philadelphia? Because neither of these guys have been as good as they've been in years past. Market overvaluing. I think it's time to buy low on Paul Skeens. I'm just not going to bet it, but it could be time to buy low on Paul Skeens. Cardinals and the Braves. McGreevy is a gas can. The Braves can't hit, except for McGreevy likely tonight. Rays will dominate the Royals. Brewers will handle the Reds. The Twins and the Astros. I like the Astros in this one. I like the Marlins over the Rockies. They refuse to lose. We've got a pitching change with the Dodgers. Supposed to be Ohtani. He has been scratched, it looks like, from this start. Ginn going for the Athletics. It's Sacramento. Why play anything other than an over? And the Diamondbacks likely get it done against the Giants here tonight, Prez.
There we go, Joe. Let's get into our World Cup rundown. In the first game, well, it's Congo against England. And, the books are telling us what to do in this game. England is favored minus 1,000. So they are expecting a total blowout. They also don't believe that the Congo will score. So if you take a look at the game from what the bookmakers are giving us, I got to believe that England is going to win this game by more than 1 goal. We can get England at minus 1.5 at basically even money. So think about that for a second. England to advance is minus 1,000. England to win by 2 is even money. And just to let you guys know, if hypothetically the game is tied 0-0 and it goes into overtime, England can still win by 2. It is not sudden death. I love that bet. I don't think Congo scores. But if they do, guys, over 5.5 goals in regulation plus 1,300. I understand that is a very hard thing to do, but at plus 1,300, 5-1 is not an outrageous score here. I think England runs it up. And then it's, can we get that one goal from DR? I like England at minus 1.5 goals, minus 110. That's my official bet on this game. Belgium minus 180. I'm not going to overthink this one. I'm not going to ruin it with overs or unders. I think they get it done. This is a pedigree Belgian team. Now, I understand that they're not the same Belgium team. They were favored to win the World Cup, give or take, the last 2 or 3 World Cups. This is not the same team. They are not that good anymore. But Senegal is not good either. The matchup favors Belgium. Minus 180. They can win it any way they want. And as for the USA, I like over 3.5 goals at plus 160. I think this game can end 3-1. I think that we can. It's not like the USA are some defensive juggernaut here. They're not. And we know they can score. And we've seen Bosnia score. And Bosnia does have speed. And they are playing that sort of long ball game that opens the field up and creates space. Over 3.5 alternate line on the USA soccer game. There you go, Joe.
Love it.
That's yeah. People want to hear me do a MLB rundown. We'll get to that. I can do them all, guys. You know, all because I let everybody else do it doesn't mean I can't. I mean, my God, I'm like up profit in baseball. You all know. Everybody knows. Okay. Mailbag section. I want to address something super important. Yesterday, we spoke about 5% of your bankroll on a particular play, 2% of your bankroll, 3% of your bankroll. What does that mean? And I said, you know, if you have a $100 bankroll, it's a $5 bet. $1,000 bankroll, it's a $50 bet. So people are saying to me, how are we supposed to buy picks if we're only to bet $50 on a play? I never said that.
Right.
I said bet 5% of your bankroll. I have absolutely no idea what your bankroll is. I would assume that your bankroll is more than $100. So with that said, there are people that bet $10 and $20, and I agree, you should not buy picks. It's not going to work for you. You're a fair weather bettor. You're betting to have fun. It makes no difference whether you win or you lose. You're screaming at the TV, cheering. You don't need to buy picks. Don't buy picks. But for the people who are doing this sort of in an investment environment where they are trying to make money and they're trying to increase their wealth, increase their bankroll, they don't care what sport it is. They don't care if it's on TV. We're the place. Then you should buy picks. And what type of dollar should you be betting on a play? Well, if you buy a month, most of the time you can buy a month of all of Joe's plays for $200, right? Give or take. So if you're betting, you know, $100 a play, that'll work. That'll work. It'll work. So I would probably go with $100 as that number of, if you're betting below $100, I don't think it's good to buy a daily pick. Maybe you buy a month or a year and bring it down. But if you're betting over $100, I definitely do think it works. And then the last thing I wanted to make mention is we have a gentleman on here who wrote, I am never betting soccer again. It's so boring.
Wait, betting or watching? What did he say there? Did he said betting, right?
Dude.
Okay, it's
just,
betting. Okay.
Yeah, it's betting. And I'm sitting there going to myself, I'm thinking to myself, can you imagine how excited he must be when he bets the stock market? He buys a mutual fund and he went, mutual fund, I got like 60 companies in my mutual. I got to go knock on their doors. Hey, what's going on over there in the company? Gold. Buying gold is exciting, Joe. Ever watched gold go up and down?
Oh, I sit there and just stare at it all day long. It's amazing.
Dude.
But no, the reality is, listen, you've got a couple, there's always going to be different types of betting. If you're kind of person that needs, you're looking for the jolt. You need a little juice to make the game a little more interesting. I get it, right? Soccer is like watching paint dry. You got a few bucks on it. Maybe it makes it a little more interesting to you. But ultimately, for those that are in any sort of capacity where I want to make money at this, you don't care how boring it is as long as you win, because it pays the same way. So it doesn't make a difference about watching it or how entertained you are. It's about the dollars and cents. Can you win and get an edge by betting soccer? That's the bottom line.
The guy who wrote it, his name's John Barnes, and the exact words were, "I'm done betting soccer. Most boring sport ever."
It is. I'm not arguing with him.
But here's the problem.
But what does that got to do with making money?
Yeah, like we're not a sports show. Right. Joe and I are not sports commentators. We're not here to discuss sport. Like, you buy a house. What do? Stand outside and watch it go up and down in value? Like, what are you doing? What are you saying?
Not wrong. Watching France destroy Sweden was not exactly an enjoy. I'm with you, man.
Well, I had France -2.5.
And it
was
the best
bloody
game ever.
Enjoyable.
Yeah, it was the best game ever. Exactly correct. Yes. Yeah, that's you know what they say about opinions. They're a lot like, you know what, Press? Everybody's got one.
We have a different motto in my house. You know what they say about opinions? Yours are wrong.
Yes.
I'll speak to you later, everyone. Lots of love.